As many of you know, my father is a master woodworker. Dad's able to take a plain piece of wood and make it come alive with meaning and beauty. My mother, on the other hand, is a master at crafts. Over the years, Mom has taken Dad's handiwork and given it full expression with color and finish. They're really quite a team. Several years ago, I unwrapped a gift underneath the Christmas tree from my mom and dad that literally blew me away. Inside of that box was a nativity scene, whittled by my dad, painted and finished by my mother. The quality of each of those pieces reflected their hard work and their ability to create something truly special out of nothing. I'm a collector of nativity sets from around the world. They sit in different places throughout my office and in our home each Christmas season. But there is no more precious nativity scene in my collection than this one right here. It's the one that my mom and dad made. And it reflects and reminds me of family, parents, and a deep love for using our hands to create and shape and bless. This nativity set reminds me of a story told several years ago by a pastor who was teaching his 4-year-old son about the proper placement of figurines in the nativity set. The pastor father systematically instructed his son to put the wise men on the right and the shepherds on the left and the baby Jesus in the center with Mary and Joseph and the angel looking on adoringly. Once the instruction session finished, the father and son stood back to admire their handiwork, when all of a sudden the 4-year-old came over to the scene, picked up the baby Jesus, and plopped him down right in the midst of the shepherds. Taken aback, the seminary-trained father decided that it was time to draw upon his deep theological training and once again instruct his son about the baby Jesus being put in the proper place at the center of the nativity scene under the watchful eye of the angel and his mother and father. Setting things straight, they once again stood back to admire their completed work when all of a sudden the 4-year-old burst forward, picked up the baby Jesus, and once again put it in front in the midst of the shepherds. It was then that the pastor realized that his non-seminary trained son had a better understanding of the nativity than he did. Why? Well, when you think about it, didn't Jesus come to be among us, the people? In our traditional nativity scenes, Jesus and his parents are set apart from the people, but in reality, are not our hearts warmed every time we sense the presence of God near us? That's the hope that we share with you from the Bickerton family this Christmas season. We both give God thanks for the way in which each of you uniquely create and shape and bless the world and our lives with the unique gifts that only you can share. And in the midst of your sharing and your leading, be reminded that the baby Jesus lying in the manger has been placed very, very near to you. From Sally and me and all of our kids, from our house to yours, we simply wanted to say, Merry Christmas, dear friends. We appreciate and love you.